name is Stefan and welcome to this video tutorial on the basics of Adobe InDesign CS6. Today I'm going to show you the basics of InDesign CS6. Adobe InDesign is a program used for print, design, and web design. InDesign is a great program used to create brochures, pamphlets, books, and posters. Now let's open a new document over here. If you don't see this splash screen, you can go to File, New, and Document. And now here's the page size, which you can change whatever size you want, tabloid, legal, or letter, or anything you wish. And here is the intent. This is where you put what do you want your InDesign file to be. Is it for print or for web or for digital publishing? So over here is the orientation, which is pretty basic, the portrait and the landscape. And here you can change it. You can change this area like for your custom page size if you don't want any of these presets over here. Here's the number of columns. You can put it to 3 or 2 depending what you want. The gutter. Here is the margin, which is set to 0.5 inches by default. If you click more options, you'll see like the blade and the slug over here. Let's click OK. Now I've created a new InDesign document. Over here is the toolbox, which contains all the tools that we need. You can click this little arrow thing so to make them squish together, or just depending on how you prefer to work. I prefer to work in this way because they're more like squish. They're closer. Now, so this is the selection tool, which we can use to select objects. For example, I'm gonna make a shape. I'm gonna make this is the shape tool. I'm gonna make a rectangle. Then I'm gonna select the selection tool. It uses to select the entire frame of the shape or the text. So now I'm going to discuss the paragraph styles as part of this tutorial. This is the type tool, which is really like one of the most important part of InDesign since it's used for booklets, pamphlets, and they always write text in it. Now I'm gonna write some text. Design CS6 tutorial. You can highlight it using the type tool. Over here is the paragraph style, which I'm gonna discuss in a few minutes. Here is you can change the font of your text, and here is the leading, which is the vertical alignment, vertical spacing of your text. For example, I'm gonna write something here in the bottom. Adobe Photoshop. Select all of it using the type tool, and you can adjust it here in the leading. Now you can see like there's creates a space, vertical space between InDesign CS6 tutorial, the text, and the Adobe Photoshop text. Now we're gonna discuss the paragraph styles. In this case, it's already here, but if you can't find it here in the right side, just go to Window, go to Workspace, then select Typography. Usually, for me, I work with typography, so I just select typography because since all of the important stuff are here. But if you wanna just go on like desktop digital publishing or anything, you can select those. But for this tutorial, we're gonna focus on typography. So there. So now we have access to the paragraph styles. Over here is a paragraph style. This is where we create our custom paragraph styles for our headers or or the body of our InDesign file. Now we have to create a paragraph. I'm gonna I'm just gonna use I'm gonna fill up this text box with placeholder text over here. You click on the box, right click, and click fill with placeholder text. Then you'll see like the entire frame of the type is filled with the placeholder text. Now we want to make we want to create paragraphs. We'll try to edit them, give them some little bit of like space. Click here and enter. Since you see this red thing, it means like the paragraphs are there's some words missing. So just use this arrow using your selection tool. Pull it down. There. There you go. Now we're gonna make a new paragraph style. Paragraph style. That's not the style group. Click here in the basic paragraph. Then click create new. This folder.